happens if your son starts to realize that you're not who you said that you are? Like, what happens if he starts to notice that everything that you told everyone else he recognizes isn't true because you never actually lived up to your potential? See, when's the last time your son looked at you? I mean, really looked at you. Not to ask for something, but to just simply observe, to study you. When's the last time he saw him do it? Because kids, they don't listen to what you say, but they watch everything you do. They put it in their archive files. They watch everything. There's a moment that's coming in your life, or it's already building in your life, where the gap between who you are and who you claim to be is going to become visible to your son, and you're not going to get a warning. See, when you go through situations in life and you recognize that things are hard and challenging and you do things like, for example, take the easy way or you quit, well, what will end up happening is your son will notice that. They'll notice those attributes in you. And the question is, what are you going to tell them when they ask you, Dad, this is really hard. What should I do? Are you going to tell them that they can do and be anything that they set their mind to? Are you going to lie to them? Or will you tell them the truth? Tell them that you don't know because you're a quitter. See, he's already watching certain things. He's watching, for example, how you treat his mother right now. That's going to be his blueprint on how he loves a woman. It doesn't matter if you and his mother are together. Maybe you are. Hopefully that's the case. And if it's not, no big deal. But he's still watching how you treat her. He's watching the relationship that you have with the woman that you love. He's watching how you operate in that space. Do you treat her with strength and leadership, or are you a weak man? Do you treat her with anger and hostility, or are you patient? He's watching everything that you do. He's watching if you quit when it gets hard. He's watching you in your business that you keep saying that you're going to be expanding and building. He's watching you in your faith and how you build your relationship. He's watching how you build your body too. He's watching your word, the things that you say. See, your son should look at you as a hero. He should see you as an example. He shouldn't be drawing pictures of Dwayne Johnson. He should be drawing Dad. And that's your objective as a father in this world. He's listening to how you talk about other men. He's listening to how you, whether or not you build them up or whether or not you are breaking them down, right? He's listening to whether or not you are a gossip, whether you are a man who's worth following. See, like, are you building him or are you modeling insecurity, envy, jealousy? He's watching these things. See, there's going to be a specific moment in your life, a conversation, a failure, some weakness that he's going to witness. And the question is, when your image cracks at that time, when it happens, how are you going to feel? See, because your son, boys don't forget those moments ever. They don't forget it. They'll always remember those moments. The danger isn't whether or not he's going to hate you for it. The question is he going to continue to respect you as the man, as the hero? He'll always love you. You're his dad. But will he see you as a hero? Will he respect you? The danger is that he's quietly accepting and lowering his own standards in some cases because of what your dad did. Like, you could think about your own dad and you probably say to yourself, man, I never want to be like him. Well, why? It's because he didn't set the example. It's because the things that he did were things that you don't want to do. See, he's either going to chase the man that you showed him, or he's going to spend his entire life running from that man. And right now, you're deciding which one he gets to see. So if you die tomorrow, which version of your son will he remember? Which version of your son will he, or excuse me, which version of you will your son remember? Like, which version will he look at in his mind and his memory and say, man, my dad he was my hero. He was strong. Or will he say, you know, like, I don't really remember him. See, most men think that they have time. And the truth is, you don't have time. The window to be your son's hero is shorter than you think. Like, by the time your son, and look, maybe your son's old, I don't know, but by the time he's 12 or 13, his identity is already formed. He's already formed an identity around what he saw when he was 7, 8, 9 years old. Like, you don't get a chance to redo his childhood. You don't get a chance to go over. You get the moment you're in right now. And again, he's watching what you do. And so when he watches what you do and he's seeing who you are, well, that's what he's going to emulate. The scariest version of this whole situation is not the fact that he's going to resent you, but it's simply your son becoming the man that you were or are. Are you happy with that? See, when you know that you need to change, when you know you need to grow, and you don't do it, that right there tells me that you don't value the development that he sees. You're selfish in so many ways. You value other things, like, for example, maybe you smoke cigarettes and he watches you smoke cigarettes. He watches it destroy you. Maybe you succumb to anger easily. He watches you. See, there's a solution to this problem. I'll help you find it. You need to get clear on who you actually are versus who you say you are. Get clear on who you actually are versus who you write it down. See, what I do with my students in my Black Card Elite VIP executive training program is, before the Apple is designed to help a man identify himself. Black Card Elite is designed to help a man craft who he wants to be. So write it down. There is a gap between those two men, a gap between who you are and who you want to be. So you have to figure that out. You have to make some private commitments that your son never hears, but eventually what he'll see is the fruit of the decisions that you make, right? Like, you have to start planting some seeds in your own life. That's called integrity. And he needs to witness the results of those decisions. So if you say you're going to stop that habit, he doesn't need to know that you're going to stop. You don't say, hey, son, I'm going to stop doing this. No, he just needs the result of it. That's what he needs. He needs to be able to move through his own life and deal with situations and be able to achieve greatness because he saw you do it. Think about that for a second. Audit your patterns and pay close attention to what you actually do. Your intentions are invisible to him, but your patterns are not. So audit your patterns, not your intentions, right? Like, there's this thing called aim versus actual. The aim that you had, what you aimed to do versus what actually occurred. What are your patterns? What are you actually doing? And if you get into the room with other men who will hold you accountable, that will help you be a better man for your son, that's the best thing you can do. Not the ones that will just encourage you, but men who will tell you the truth about what your son is actually seeing. That's why Before the Apple exists. So if you're a man who's looking to really get to a new level and you want some help and guidance, I got you, because that's why my academy exists. I'll work with you. There's a link inside the description of this video, and you can go ahead and jump on that link and move into my academy and work with me directly from there. If this video is helpful to you and you're ready to be a better father for your children, go ahead and subscribe, as well as like the video. See, at this point, it's just about upward mobility for you, fam. You got to grow. You got to build. You got to change. I'm here to help you, but I can't do it from the sidelines. So it's time to get into the arena.